నమస్తే. సర్వే జనాః సుఖినో భవంతు. అందరూ బాగుండాలి, అందులో మనం ఉండాలి. Today's topic is important instruction to students. Students can be engineering or medicine or any student. These common instructions are useful for everyone. Before teacher enter into class, all students see that fan and lights are on and open all the windows so that fresh air circulation will be there, proper lighting will be there, proper ventilation will be there, so that your health will not be disturbed. Welcome the teacher by standing in the class and say good morning and good evening. This is our tradition, our culture. Any teacher enter into class, whether you are in first year or fourth year, all of you should compulsorily stand and welcome the teacher by saying good morning or good evening. When you create such kind of positive environment to the teacher will come into comfortable zone. They teach well, and if they teach well, you get more benefit. And this is most important. Attend all the classes regularly and punctually. Regularity, punctuality is very, very important. By any chance, under any emergency, if you are absent, update the notes and understand what you have written and come to the next class so that you will understand next class. And at any cost, don't absent in the first week of the semester, because all the teachers will introduce the subject. They tell about the books. They tell about the what are the books you can study. They tell about the importance of the COs and POs, PEOs, attainment, etc. They also tell the importance of the subject. So introduction will be very essential to know what is the use of that subject. So don't miss in the first week of the semester. I am not telling you can absent remaining weeks. So till 4 units are over, if you are regular, then your attendance will be 100%. At the end of the semester, if you don't like college, department, teacher, subject, you can absent at the end, not in the beginning. So this is very, very important. Keep 200 pages plain notebook for 2 subjects. One subject one side, other subject other side you can write, and bring all the notes every day. By any chance any teacher is absent, in his teacher place other teacher will come, and if you bring all the books, and you can write the another teacher notes, and extra work will not be there for you later. So bring all the notes every day. You can also keep 100 pages for one subject or 200 pages for 2 subjects. One subject one side, other subject other side. Don't use lines books. Plain books are important. Don't use lines, because engineering contains so many block diagrams, so many graphs, so many circuits. You have to draw them in a freehand. If lines already there, these lines, drawing lines, both will confuse. And don't write on diaries or LIC papers, fearless papers, any other previous unused record papers, etc. So buy 200 pages plain long notebook, and don't use any other stationery. Use pencil for drawing graphs, diagrams, etc. And carry eraser. When you are using pencil, without eraser, no use. And don't use scale in the class. Scale you are supposed to use till intermediate only. Engineering, most of the graphs are like a curves. You can't draw a curve using scale. So always freehand, time is saved. and your style of graphs, the quality of graphs also will be improved. Your handwriting will be improved. Without any scale, if you keep on drawing, then your quality of presentation also improve. So use pencil for drawing graphs or diagrams, and eraser is mandatory. Don't use scale in the class. Avoid usage of pencil in any exam. Pencil, generally we use it for any graphs, circuit diagram, etc. Nowadays, some of the students also using pencil frequently for writing some of the derivations, some of the formulas. They're using maximum pencil in the exam. So avoid usage of pencil in exam, maximum pen. If you use pencil in the exam, if somebody erase in the answer sheet, then you are in the trouble. If you have writing with the pen, nobody can erase. If you write with pencil, if somebody erase, put the marks 0, then you can't claim. So minimize the usage of pencil in main exam and maximize the use of pencil in the regular classwork. And once you are regular to the class and you have to study daily minimum 2 to 3 hours, excluding your record writing. So you should have a hobby of solving some problems. You should have a hobby of reading one standard textbook, and you should have a hobby of solving assignments without copying. On your own you have to solve. And this is excluding your record writing. Record writing, whatever you are doing in the laboratory and that you write in the record, that time is different, but exclusively 2 to 3 hours. Again, it depends on hostlers, day scholar. Hostlers comfortably they can spend 4 to 5 hours, and day scholars 2 to 3 hours. And who are nearer to the college, outside hostel, they can also spend 3 to 4 hours. So compulsorily, if you read every day, you will understand, you will get some doubts. You can clarify the doubts in the class. Understanding is important. Don't study only for the marks. If you understand, automatically marks will come. Keep asking doubts in the class. Always don't take it granted whatever teacher is telling is correct. Teacher may write some mistakes in the board. They may speak some concepts. They may explain some concepts, sometimes wrongly. So you listen carefully, point out the mistakes, and when you are reading daily 2 to 3 hours, if there are any doubts, those doubts you can clarify in the class. During the class, after the class, you can always approach teacher cabin, and this is the problem I solved. I could not get the solution. I am unable to solve. How do you solve? Or where are the faults, etc. So if you are keep on asking, some interaction will develop, and the audience will be more interesting to listen. Teacher also more interested to teach. Read any one English paper, standard English paper, daily, at least for half an hour. And the hobby of reading newspaper is important. You can improve your vocabulary, and you will get some day-to-day information. This will be useful for getting a good job in the placements, especially in the group discussion, or some HR manager also may ask some questions based on day-to-day news, etc. So hobby of reading newspaper is very, very important. Spend at least half an hour. Yesterday paper you can bring today. When you are coming in the bus, you can read the newspaper. That's the best time. While going also you can read. So hobby of reading newspaper is very, very important. Effectively utilize sports facility provided in the campus during free periods. Your playing game may not be for the purpose of prizes, but main important your physical, mental fitness. Till intermediate, parents not allowed to play any game. Engineering also, if you are not playing, then you can't do works properly once you are joining any company. Or difficult to lead even after your marriage life. So at your age, you have to play some games. It will improve your physical fitness, mental fitness, interaction among the friends. You will forget temporarily whole world. You will involve in the game, and it gives lot of happiness, peaceful. So many hidden benefits will come. So whatever game you like it, you play game. Don't give first priority for sit and play the game. Sitting like a carom board, again chess, etc. No, there must be some physical activity. Wear ID card from 9 to 4 p.m. It depends on your college time without pay. This hobby of wearing ID card is very, very important. Suddenly, after college hours, if you are going on vehicle, if any accident, somebody will identify, they call. Or mid exams or external exams, you will not forget the ID card because you have a hobby of wearing ID card. So it is very, very helpful, and wear it. Identify weaknesses and try to improve them with the help of friends, teachers, books, etc. Every student will have some weaknesses. Maybe they have a uh, fear of writing the exam, or fear of success, or fear of failure. Some disturbances. Different people will have a different weaknesses. They cannot sit longer time, etc. Or some of them they cannot remember properly. Some of them not understanding properly. So whatever problems you have, share among your seniors or a friends or a teachers or some important lectures. Listen them. So you come out of it, so that long run it will be beneficial to you. Try to have at least some 15 to 20 friends from your seniors. So that will help you to get some information. You are preparing for GATE or a TOEFL or GRE, or want to do some MS in different universities, or they will guide you what are the books you can purchase, what are the books you can read, how easily you can pass the exam. So they give some kind of information. So you should know how to interact with your seniors also. And try to interact with the students of other sections also. In your branch, there may be one section, two sections, three sections, more than that. So you should have a interact with the other section students also. Actively participate in all the events organized by the department. It is not really all. Many events will go in the college level, department level, or in the state level or center level. Whatever area, in which area you are interested, accordingly choose some selected events and keep participate them, get some prizes. It will improve your biodata and indirectly helpful to get a better job. Habit of drinking 3 to 4 liters of water daily. This drinking water is important. Most of the students not drinking, they get a stones problem, they get a acidity problem, so many other problems. So compulsorily 3 to 4 liters you have to drink. And before breakfast, consume 1 liter. Before lunch, consume 1 liter. Not 1 liter, not at a time, 2 or 3 times. Then before dinner, consume another 1 liter. And don't drink total 1 liter at a time. Each time 100 ml, 200 ml, like that. So in a day, 3 to 4 liters you consume. Visit library at least one time in a week. If you go to library, you can refer so many newspapers. You can see, you can reference books. You can refer what are the different books available. You will get some idea. And every library nowadays, computer facility, internet facilities are available. You can browse some important journals. You can also go through different sites available in the Google, etc. So we should have a hobby of visiting library. Then again, once class is over, switch off fans and lights before leaving the class or a lab, and will help in maintaining neatness of the classroom. Don't spoil the classroom because sweepers will face a lot of trouble in cleaning the classroom because benches are there. So while taking lunch or anything, see that classroom is not damaged. So neatness of the classroom is very, very important. And when leaving the class, switch off so that power will be saved. Saving is equivalent to generation. And don't bring more than 100 rupees cash. దొంగలున్నారు జాగ్రత్త అని బోర్డు పెడితే బాగోదు. So don't bring more cash. 100 rupees cash or 200 rupees cash maximum sufficient. May be helpful any emergency. You can go to canteen, have some cup of tea, etc. or an emergency lunch. So or a transport sufficient. If you bring more than 1,000 rupees, 2,000, etc. end of the day somebody will take you and while going back you have to cry. So thank you very much. These are the important instructions thought of sharing to all the student community. I hope you understand this. These are very simple, but if you really follow, your career will be smooth. Once you get a job and lifelong you will be happy, and your parents will be happy, college will be happy, teachers will be happy. So wish you good luck. Thank you very much.